So we had a very strong, strident a call from a lady called Jane who said, basically, you can figure out social care. You just got to get organised. You got to pull your finger out, get busy. That we should start. I should start planning for it right now. And this has prompted Julia from Haywards Heath to pick up the phone. Happy New Year to you, Julia.
Happy New Year.
I've had a little note saying here, Julia says, don't do what Jane says. So welcome to the show. Tell me what perhaps people like myself in heading towards 60 should be thinking about.
Well, I thought Jane sounded lovely, and I'm sure her parents are really lucky to have her. So no disrespect to Jane.
Understood. Well said.
But I do feel that in the best will in the world, it can be extremely dangerous to invite a stranger to come and live with your elderly loved ones.
Okay.
I've been running a professional introduction agency for private living carers for 10 years, and I've heard so many stories I can't tell you. But I would always say to someone, do not invite a complete stranger to come and live in your house unless you really know what you're doing.
That's some very wise counsel. Noted. Is there anything else we should think about with relation to caring?
Yeah, well, I can only speak as a professional for professional living carers. And what I'd say for that is that most people who call themselves carers don't have the qualifications, they don't need them, and most carers don't have references. So that's a really huge thing for us. We do 10 different checks, and all of our carers have to have at least 3 written references. And I think the most shocking thing that I've found out in the last 10 years is that most of the care agencies don't do proper reference checks. So we turn away a lot of carers that come to us from care agencies.
Can I ask, what does it cost to? Because if you're getting references, that means there's more time involved, more business expense. Therefore, one might imagine your charges might be higher. I'm not asking, I'm not judging or anything. I just wonder what it costs to get a carer with 3 references. What would that cost?
Well, it does actually completely vary, but it's not. That's not a big charge. I mean, we do that as practice anyway before a carer comes onto our books. But you can get a carer for as little as $700 a week, but it's usually you're probably looking at about $1,100, whereas a care agency carer would be upwards of $2,000 often.
Gosh, because of the agency element, right?
But the reason I'm calling is because it's so important that people do the right checks. Can I? And at our company, can I say the name of the company?
Go on.
It's Home Care Companions. And the reason why it's so important to do the checks, we do actually tell people how to do the checks themselves if that's what they want to do. We offer free advice as well. But the important thing is that you know exactly who's coming into the house and you know exactly what skills and experience they've got, and never ever take anyone without proper written references that you can follow up with a phone call.
Very, very wise counsel. Pleasure talking to you, Julia. Thank you.